Hi guys, today I'm going to take you through a hip mobility sequence. So this is helpful if you're dealing with hip or low back tightness, anything in that area. Can also be beneficial for knee and ankle pain because things move up and down the chain. So this is really good to do as a warm-up or a cool down after your workouts, especially if you're going to be getting into some stuff like squatting. I would do this before just to kind of open everything up. So we're going to start. So I always, if we're facing a wall, I always line up my front leg, my shin of my front leg with the wall, and then my back leg, the thigh of the back leg with the wall. So it's a 90-90 position. And we're just going to start by just kind of getting some 90-90 rocks. So if this is your first time, just kind of use your hands as support. We want to keep that back kind of flat and neutral. And we're just going to rock back and forth. If you have good hip mobility already, you can take your hands up and just kind of go through that. And as you warm up, start to kind of lean into the front hip and get a little bit more motion. I'm like scooting up with this. So I do about 10 to 15 of these, just kind of get all that warmed up. Then we're going to come back into our starting position. And I always lean a little bit forward. Back is still pretty flat. Or neutral, we'll call it neutral. Our back, we're not rounded forward, we're up tall, but not arched forward like this either. This knee is going to stay on the ground. We're just going to start lifting this knee, and I would do maybe 10 to 15 cycles with this one, and then rock the other way. Again, not forward like this, just in that neutral, knee on the ground, 10 to 15 like this. And then we'll keep the front knee on the ground and we'll lift this knee. So we're just gonna rock that up and back and just take it to comfort. So don't like push through if it's painful. If this is as far as you can get it, that's as far as you can get it, that's fine. It's just helping you kind of, as you do it, get a little bit more motion in it. And 10 to 15 on each side. Then we'll get a little bit more into that lean. So just kind of lean forward. You can rock this around and then back like that and lean forward again. And I would do about 10 of those on each side. So really, it's just whatever you have time for sometimes. So if you only have time to do 3 or 4, right as you're warming up, then just get 3 or 4. All right, so this one is a really good stretch, also really good, kind of help strengthen some of that hinge a little bit. So we're just going to take this 90-90, we're going to have our shin in front of us and we're gonna kind of drag that knee back up and we're going to sit up like this and then we're hinging into this hip. And we're coming back up. So I'll turn. So you can see we're just hinging into this, and then we're coming back up. If you can't get into this position, or if your knees, this is too much for your knees, you don't have to do this last part. It's just adding a little bit extra. So if this is uncomfortable, if you don't feel like you're feeling it in the right place, just take that last one out. But it is a really good stretch for for those rotators of your hips. Also really good at strengthening at the same time, and starting that hip hinge patterning. So try these out and let me know how you feel.